is your RTC Weekly Download. Hello and thanks for joining me on this, the RTC Weekly Download. Now today we have two programs that are very late in the network radio history. In fact, they're beyond the end of it for all intents and purposes. But we have an episode of Theater 5, and this was recorded in 1964, The Terror from Beyond. And then after that, an episode of the Sears Radio Theater. Now this one comes from 1979, and it's called A Piece of Flesh. Let's get going now with Theater 5.
You will stay where you are. You will not move. We have some preparations to make, and
Then something very odd happened. Half of Dr. Marlowe came alive. His right side first. His right eye lighting up while his left eye stayed dead. His right hand twitching while his left hand remained stiff. Half of him came alive. Only half.
Theater 5 presents Terror from Beyond.
John Parker! Are you getting this, John? You've got to get it! I don't have much time. They'll be coming back in a few minutes. Try to get it, John. Try and remember.
Huh? What's that? Did someone...
Remember! Try and remember!
So you will not remember. Do you understand? When we are gone, it will be gone, as if it had never happened, and you will not remember.
But you've got to remember, John! You've got to! The whole future of mankind, of life on Earth, depends on it! You've got to!
I sat up in bed, listening. The surf was pounding at the foot of the cliff, but that was all. Had I really heard something or just imagined it? I didn't know. All I knew was I was in a cold sweat. But that wasn't surprising after what had happened, the deaths and... Deaths? But they'd been accidents. Maybe if I went back over it from the beginning...
That's right, John! Start back at the beginning! Then maybe you'll remember! And you've got to! You've got to!
When was the beginning? When I arrived at the base, I suppose. Went to the administration building for that first briefing session with Dr. Marlowe and Roy.
Oh, it's good to see you again, John.
It's good to see you, Doctor.
Great to have you aboard, John. Did you mind our doing this? Pulling strings to have you assigned up here for a while?
Are you kidding? You said it was something interesting.
We think it is. As interesting and important as any space work that's being done anywhere today.
I know. We'll be putting a man on the moon in a few years, but if we're to go on from there, one of the things we should know is what we're likely to find. In other words, whether there's intelligent life anywhere in the solar system.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I hated leaving the old project.
You haven't. This is still part of the old project. Remember what our problem was on Bango?
Of course. A radio telescope can pick up any message from out there that might be beamed at us, but it's sometimes very difficult to tell precisely where it's coming from.
Exactly. Well, we're using a technique here that'll take care of that. A light beam, rather than radio waves.
You mean a laser?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we discussed that. We've already hit the moon with a beam no bigger than a pencil, but suppose you do establish a contact, how do you get your feedback, your response?
Well, we believe we've solved that problem, theoretically at least. But we needed an electronics specialist to work on it with us. That's why we requested you.
When do we start?
Right away. By the way, you're sharing a cottage with Roy. Now, why don't you go on down there with him? Drop your luggage, we'll get to work.
The work. I remember that. Weeks of it. Finally, the big night. The night of our first test. It was clear and cool. The ocean still, not thundering, but whispering at the base of the cliffs as if it were waiting. All the stars sharp and clear like signposts on the road to the infinite. Dr. Marlowe at the computer, Roy and I at the center console.
T-2.
Check.
By the way, Doctor, I meant to ask you before, what made you pick Deimos as our first target?
Well, it was a few weeks after you left the project. We got a message from there.
No.
Well, there was some question about it, John. First, as to whether it really was a coherent message, and second, as to whether it was from Deimos.
The British got a fix on it, too. And it was on the hydrogen wavelength, the one we always said anyone out there would use.
That's true. And even though we never got another one, I thought it was worth exploring further.
Of course. But that's fantastic.
Yes, it's an exciting prospect. But it's also a rather frightening one.
Why do you say that?
We're reaching out, John. We're getting close to the secret of matter, the origin of life, the mystery of the universe. Sometimes I become a little afraid. Afraid that we may stumble onto something that's too much, too big for us.
T-10 seconds.
Check. Power on. Give me a reading, John.
Vector 9, 18.2 and steady.
Time.
How long to contact?
3 minutes, 28 seconds.
We sat there tensely, watching our instruments and the clock. Then,
There it is, the feedback. We've done it.
The trick now will be to maintain contact. Wait a minute. What's that?
it sounds like a pattern. Listen, even numbers.
Now odd numbers. Great Scott, do you think we've got something?
Follow it. Follow it. Start with an even series.
We started following the pattern, and we got nothing. We kept at it all night, most of the next day. Still nothing. Wait, the next night, it's starting to come back to me now. I remember. It was the sound of the generators that woke me. It was about 2 a.m. I padded out along the duct boards to the control building. The lights were on. I went in. And there was Dr. Marlowe. He was sitting at the control panel, and he was strange. His eyes were open, but he didn't seem to see me. Dr. Marlowe? Dr. Marlowe, what is it? What are you doing? Dr. Marlowe! Then something very odd happened. Half of him came alive. His right side first. His right eye lighting up while his left eye stayed dead. His right hand twitched while his left one remained stiff. And then...
What? Oh, hello, John.
Is anything the matter, Doctor?
Oh, why should anything? Hey, what am I doing here?
Doctor, have you ever walked in your sleep before?
Not that I know of. Of course, I haven't been sleeping too well lately. Rather disturbing dreams, but... John, did you change this beam frequency?
No, Doctor. You must have done it in your sleep. Shall I switch it back?
No. Cut the power, but leave it. I'd like to look at it again in the morning. Do some thinking about it.
Somehow, neither of us mentioned it the next day. We just went on with our work, collecting data, trying for another contact, if it had been a contact. And that night, yes, it was that night that we discovered what it meant. The generators woke me again. I looked at my watch. It was almost 3 o'clock, and for some reason, I was terrified. The door of Roy's room was open. As I went by, I saw that his bed was empty. Then I was walking along the duct boards to the control building. The lights were on again. I looked in through the window. Dr. Marlowe was at the panel as he'd been the night before, with that same dead look on his face. And Roy was standing in front of him, talking to him. I could hear him through the window.
Dr. Marlowe! Dr. Marlowe, what is it? Is anything wrong? He's asleep. Walking in his sleep.
Better get John.
He started toward the door. Then, apparently deciding he'd better not leave the generators on, he turned and went toward the master switch. And as he did, Dr. Marlowe moved. His face still dead, expressionless. He got up, took a heavy wrench, and followed Roy. Then, just as Roy put out a hand to throw the switch, he hit him. I saw Roy's body crumple to the floor. I stood there frozen, unable to move. Dr. Marlowe looked down at him for a moment with no sign of emotion on his face. Then, like a zombie, he went over to the workbench again, picked up an odd assortment of tools, and returned to Roy's body. He bent over him, looking at him as if he were a laboratory specimen. And as I realized what he was going to do, my paralysis left me. I shouted and started for the door, but just before I reached it, I tripped, hit my head, and that was the last I knew. I'm not sure how long I was out, but when I came to, I was lying in front of the door and a dark shape was bending over me.
John, what happened?
Keep away from me. Don't touch me. I saw what you did in there.
And where? When?
Just now in the control room to Roy.
What do you mean? I just came up here from my cottage. I had a bad dream, came out to get some air, and I found you lying here.
But I tell you, I saw you and...
And what?
I must have imagined it, dreamed it, because I thought I saw you kill him. We looked everywhere, but there was no sign of Roy. Then we hurried back to the control building and searched it again.
He's not here either, John.
No. Must be in my mind. Of course, if it had really happened, there'd be something, if not his body, at least his blood.
Where, John? Where would it be?
Right here in front of the master switch. But there's nothing.
No. Except that the floor is wet. Looks as if it's been scrubbed.
Hey, you're right.
John, did you change the beam frequency this way?
No, Doctor. You must have done it just the way you did last night.
Last night? You mean something happened last night, too?
You don't remember?
No. Tell me what you thought you saw happen tonight, whether you believe it or not.
Well, you were sitting at the control panel with your eyes open, but as if you were asleep.
Yes?
The generators were on, and the beam frequency was set the way it is now. Roy was speaking to you, but you didn't answer him. Then when he started to cut the power, you picked up a wrench and hit him.
I hit Roy?
But that's not the worst of it. After that, you picked up some tools and bent over him as if... Well, as if he were a laboratory animal. Telling you about it now, I know the whole thing's mad. It's impossible.
I wonder.
You mean it could have happened some way? Without your knowing it?
In the old project, and in this one. We've been listening for messages from out of space, trying to determine whether intelligent life exists anywhere in our galaxy. John, if it did exist, what form would it take?
Well, it wouldn't necessarily look like us with 2 arms and legs.
Exactly. And suppose it existed in a totally different form. In the form of electrical energy.
Electrical energy?
Why not? Isn't that the way the brain functions? Giving off electromagnetic waves? And what do we know about Deimos? Suppose living beings existed there, in the form of complex electrical charges, and a channel were suddenly opened between it and the Earth.
Our laser beam? You mean they could travel down it, take hold of someone, you,
I'm speculating, John. Of course, even if it's true, we don't know if these entities are malevolent, dangerous, or not.
When they made you kill Roy?
Because he was going to shut off the transmitter, cut off contact with their base. As for the rest, well, they'd be very interested in the human body, particularly the brain. They'd want to examine it, study it.
Do you realize what you're saying, suggesting, Doctor? Intelligences from outer space, another world, the taking over of a man's body by forces that we...
Yes, John, I know what I'm saying. And while I'm only hypothesizing, I don't really believe it's possible. Do you own a gun?
Yes. So happens I do.
Well, start carrying it. And if you notice me doing anything strange, Don't hesitate. Shoot. And shoot to kill.
I didn't go back to sleep that night, and I was convinced that I would never sleep again. Because it would be then that it would be easiest for them to... No, I can't think about it. I won't, even now. I felt a little better in the morning. I went over to have another talk with Dr. Marlowe. But he wasn't at his cottage. He wasn't anywhere on the base. And no one seemed to know where he was. Then I called Colonel Gately at headquarters. No one there knew anything about Dr. Marlowe or Roy. But by that time, something had happened to me. It had all become blurred, like an old nightmare that you know was frightening, but whose details you can't remember. About a week later, the colonel called me and asked me to meet him at the police station in the town nearby.
You knew Swanson pretty well, didn't you, Parker?
Yes, of course.
Some fishermen found a body in their nets this morning. We'd like you to look at it.
Oh? All right.
Brace yourself. Here.
Good Lord. I can't be certain, but I'm fairly sure it's Roy. How did he die?
We'll have to wait for the coroner's report, but my guess is that he fell off the cliff.
And Dr. Marlowe?
Nothing new on him yet, but if they were together, his body may turn up soon, too.
He was a better prophet than he knew, because Dr. Marlowe came back that very night. I'd taken something to make me sleep. It was the only way I could sleep, but the sound of the generators woke me. I took my gun, went to the control building. The lights were on. I opened the door, and there was Dr. Marlowe. He was standing near the console, his face thin and drawn, and his eyes blank. And when he spoke, his voice was hardly human, as if someone was speaking through him.
It is unfortunate that you awakened, Parker. And even more unfortunate that you came in here.
What do you mean, Doctor? Where have you been, and why are you talking so strangely?
We have been looking over your planet, studying it and its life. Particularly, you so-called humans. We have found it very interesting. And now, we are ready to go.
Go? Go where? What? You said we. Dr. Marlowe, have they...
You will stay where you are. You will not move. We have some preparations to make. And then...
Her voice, that horrible voice, broke off. And Dr. Marlowe swayed as if he were about to fall. I grabbed him, held on to him. And then his eyes changed, came alive. And when he spoke again, it was with his own voice.
John, for heaven's sake, help me. What? They got me. They took me that night. Took me all over the country, looking, examining, studying. They picked my brain, John. And now they're going to take me with them.
Take you?
Back to where they come from. Not my body. They're not interested in that. But the essential me. And in heaven's name, shoot, John. Shoot me!
And now, we are ready. Look here. At his eyes. Look closely. Yes, like that. As your friend told you, we are taking him with us. But you will not remember what has happened. You will remember nothing. Do you understand? Because someday, we may come back.
I stood there, frozen, holding Marlowe. Suddenly, he broke my grip, pushed me away. Walking stiffly and mechanically, he went to the door, opened it, and went out along the duckboards to the edge of the cliff. Then, without hesitating, he stepped over the edge and disappeared.
Now do you remember, John? It's all true. They exist. And they've got me here. Not only that, but they may return to Earth again for others. John, they're coming back now! They're coming! Do something!
When I woke up about a half hour ago, I found this all written out on the pad I keep next to my bed. I remember some of what I'd written, but other parts, like Roy's murder and Dr. Marlowe's death, I don't recall at all. Either I'm mad, completely mad, or... No, I can't think about that. In any case, if I showed this to anyone, the world would think I was mad. There's only one thing to do. Tear it up. Every last page of it. Every last page of it. Every last page of it.
Theater 5 has presented Terror from Beyond, written by Robert Newman and directed by Warren Somerville. In the cast, Robert Dryden, Ralph Camargo, and Gilbert Mack. Audio engineers Marty Folia and Bill Sandreuter. Sound technicians Ed Blaney and M.C. Brock. Original music composed by Alexander Vlastotsenko. Orchestra under the direction of Glenn Osser. Executive producer for Theater 5, Edward A. Byron. This is Fred Foy speaking.
From 1964, we jump ahead to 1979 for an episode of the Sears Radio Theater, A Piece of Flesh.
That's the theme from the Sears Radio Theater. Tonight, a program of love and hate with Cicely Tyson as your hostess. Here's a preview.
What makes you so sure?
Because it's the way you see yourself.
Well, how do you see me?
Trapped.
In what way?
You think there's only one way to make it. And if you can't, you'll drown yourself.
The Sears Radio Theater will begin after this message from your local station.
Hello, I'm Stan Martin. It's sad that many youngsters feel the only way they can make their mark on our town is with a destructive act or a smear of graffiti. One building on New York's Lower East Side stands apart from the others. Its walls are spotless inside and out. The youngsters who work and play there have earned the respect of the entire city, just as they've learned to respect themselves. I'm talking about the Boys Brotherhood Republic. The BBR has been helping underprivileged boys work their way out of the slums for almost 50 years. By giving them the responsibility of governing and policing themselves, the BBR helps create a set of values which guide its members all their lives. I know because I was a member from the time I was 6, and the BBR helped change my life. It's doing the same right now for hundreds of youngsters with no other place to turn but the streets. Help the BBR turn out solid citizens. Please send whatever financial support you can to the Boys Brotherhood Republic, 888 East 6th Street, New York, 10009. Thank you.
This is Safety Vision, a quick and easy method for observing potential hazards in your home. Let's start by activating your safety scan. Carefully focus on your appliance cords and plugs. Check to see if they're damaged in any way, and if so, discontinue using the appliance. Next, you should focus on water. Check so that none of your plugged-in electrical appliances can be accidentally immersed in water or any other liquid. And avoid handling an electrical appliance with wet hands, or when you are standing on a wet or damp floor. And finally, your safety scan should include checking for the UL label on all electrical appliances. That label indicates that the product design has been evaluated by safety engineers and complies with a nationally recognized safety standard. A public service message on behalf of Underwriters Laboratories and this station.
This is Cicely Tyson. This is not a story of a hawk, but the people involved are not unlike raptors or birds of prey. Only the main hawk in our story does not hover over a mouse, talons reaching. The view for him is from the 12th floor of a Hollywood office building. It's been a long time since the man behind the ornate desk has been called a hawk.
I thought I made it clear you were not welcome in this office. You are a hawk, Bert. You are a hawk. You get out of here. You're drunk. I've had it now for the last time. Get out of here. Hawk. You feed on living things. You are drunk.
This is not a story about a drunk either. Greed, yes. Rapacity and avarice, yes. Money and power. Fame. The end justifies the means. In this case, the end is a commodity, one that can be sold for an extraordinary price. The commodity is not rare stones, or oil, or land. The commodity is human flesh. And that's only the beginning of our story.
Sears Radio Theater, a new adventure in radio listening. 5 nights of exceptional entertainment every week, brought to you in Elliott Lewis production of the Sears Radio Theater. Our story, A Piece of Flesh, by Barney Gerard. Our stars, June Lockhart, Vic Perrin, and Marvin Miller. The Sears Radio Theater is brought to you by Sears Roebuck and Company. Sears, where America shops for value.
Sears National Automotive Sale. Dirt inside your shock absorbers can cause them to fail. Get Sears Heavy Duty Plus shocks with a self-cleaning wiper ring. On sale now, only $7.99 each. You save 20%. Installation available. And save now on Sears SuperGuard steel-belted radial tires. Steel-belted strength, smooth ride, radial performance. Super values, too. Save $40 to $76 on a set of 4. Sale ends June 30th at most Sears Tire and Auto Centers. Prices and dates may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
Stop at Sears. Come with me on a magic carpet ride to view Sears' Kismet Classic collection of rugs with the beauty and luxury of genuine Oriental creations. Behold, 13 exquisite patterns inspired by great masterpieces of Persia and the Orient. Look upon all 9 sizes of Kismet Classic rugs, each of 100% virgin worsted wool pile. Deep, dense, luxurious. Riding a rug is okay, but decorating with Kismet Classics is heaven on earth. At most larger Sears retail stores.
The perfect match to strike this Father's Day. Your dad and Sears Classic Collection separates, all super values. Save $10 on the sport coats, $4 on the slacks or reversible vest. In solid tones that mix and match to give Dad many great looks. Like a 3-piece suit. Start with solid slacks, now $15.99. Add a solid sport coat, now $39.99. And reversible vest, $14.99. Each Classic Collection separate, chosen to fit Dad's build. Sale ends June 16th. Prices and dates may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
At most larger Sears retail stores.
We were speaking of hawks and poor souls who drink. An odd combination, it would seem. And yet, there's a connection, as you will hear. Because when there is a need, odd things happen. What would have been impossible becomes matter of fact. As in this office, where the men who program a television network talk and worry. Normal practice in their line of work.
Lyman Sachs can't take the heat.
I am the first to admit it. I am not orientated to be comfortable in this position.
You've only been in second spot 1 week.
It has been 11 years since this network dropped to second place, and it happened while I'm in the driver's seat.
2 hours on Monday night could turn it around. We're that close.
Close isn't good enough.
I've got the answer. William Trevor.
William Trevor has not been around for 20 years.
Not in person, but those old films of his are very much in the present.
Well, the rating is all right for old movies.
It's the fan mail. It's unbelievable.
I've got the figures in front of me.
Let me take it chronologically. The Tuesday Night Film Festival. We wanted something cheap. We got junk. But 9 of those films featured Trevor, and the response, it took me off the wall. From left field, the fan mail started pouring in. He only made 9 films. We've played them. but they want more.
Let's look at the downside first. I've done some homework. Now, William Trevor didn't disappear 20 years ago. He was run out of town.
I'm aware of that.
Now, let's look at it together out in the open.
Have you read any of the fan mail?
Yes, but that's not the point. From what I gather, he freaked out. He had a drinking problem. There was a scandal that involved his wife. She ended up suing him for desertion.
I heard Trevor's real name was LeBlanc. He came out of the New Orleans swamps. He hit before he was ready for this town. He didn't know how to handle it.
He was accused of burning down his house.
That was only a cabin he had out in the desert. There wasn't anything around for miles.
Oh, we could go on and on and on. The bottom line is he's got to be close to 50 now.
It worked for Hopalong Cassidy.
On the upside, I agree with you.
We have the vehicle. Gordon's new Series. He could handle the father.
Well, what do we do about Trevor's background?
Lyman, you can't deny all that mail.
We'll take it up at the staff meeting Friday. We'll kick it around.
You can't keep that fan mail a secret. He's going to go fast.
My understanding is that no one has heard from him in years. How do you find him without tipping your hand?
I know this much. Bert Salkin used to be his agent. What do we got to lose, Lyman?
Well, we could take a look at him.
Lyman, we need a personality to turn around Monday night. Look what the Fonz did for Tuesday. Lyman, if this Trevor is in one piece, we've been blessed with a gift.
Bert Salkin's office. Oh, I'm fine, Mark. Yes, he's in. Hang on.
What is it, Jan?
Mark Holmby on one.
Oh, put him on, then come in. Still waiting on Leland's contract. I'd appreciate it. Who'd you say? Oh, sure, Bill Trevor. Sure. Oh, I see him 2-3 times a year whenever I go to San Francisco. Beautiful man. I love him. Jan, he's talking about Bill Trevor. Oh, he looks wonderful, Mark. No, he lives near Calistoga. When I'm in San Francisco, I always drive out to see him. Fan mail must be for real.
I talked to Agnes this morning. She had to put on 3 more people to handle it.
Well, what's your interest, Mark? I see. He's curious. What a jerk. He must think I'm a 10-year-old boy. Well, it would be my pleasure, Mark. But let me explain Trevor to you. He gave up the business because he wanted to work with handicapped people. He's a teacher. He's out in the sticks, works with retarded children. No, he doesn't have a telephone. Sure, I can send him a wire. He'll call me, but what'll I tell him? He's insulting my intelligence, first-class jerk. Oh, Mark, you know I respect you. You're straight. That's why I like to do business with you. That's why I'm going to level with you. Trevor is dedicated to his work. I can't ask him to come down here for exploratory talks. Give me something to entice him. And why, after all these years, did you think of him? Get on the other phone, take notes. Well, if the money was right, I think I could persuade him on one basis. He wants to build a school in Calistoga. I'm not asking for figures or even talking deal yet. I just want to know what kind of ballpark we're in. He's had offers before and turned them down. Well, what can I tell you? I saw him at Christmas. He's in great shape. He looks like he's in his early 40s. Mark, forgive me. I got a London call coming in. I've got to take. Now, Leland's contract, he calls me twice a day. Will you get me off the hook? Thanks, Mark. Cash register bells are ringing, Jan.
Are they?
Trevor, William Trevor. Only one small problem. Where are we going to find that bum?
Watch the birdie. Oh, that's great. Your baby's wearing Sears sleep and play suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that baby stroller with the shovel handles from Sears, too?
Right.
Why Sears?
Because Sears has what I need. Take Winnie the Pooh sleep and play suits. They have double fabric toes, a must for my infant Dynamo, and the stroller. That shovel handle lets me move the stroller easily with just one hand. But why the questions about Sears?
Well, my wife's expecting.
Oh, we get the picture.
The T-shirt goes to great lengths and becomes a dress that's a super value from Sears. The T-shirt dress for $13.99 in a bright or soft palette of prints. A great get-together of interesting styles in easy care double knit polyester, sizes 8 to 18. Only $13.99 each, thanks to a special purchase. And a Sears special purchase, though not reduced, is an exceptional value. The T-shirt dress and other super value from Sears. Quantities limited. Prices may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
Nothing but the best for my dad.
Like Sears Best Double Knit Slacks on sale for Father's Day. Regular cut slacks are just $13.99. That's $4 off. Choose popular solids and refined patterns in wrinkle-resistant double knit Fortrell polyester. Top off his day with Sears Best Short Sleeve Knit Sport Shirts. Also at $4 off. Now just $9.99.
It's Sears Best for the best guy I know, Dad.
Sale ends June 16th. Prices and dates may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
All items available at most larger Sears retail stores.
Of one thing you can be sure. If you sell something you don't have, or in this case, something you can't locate, you've set up a grand set of obstacles for yourself.
Where in the world are we going to find William Trevor?
When was the last time you heard from him?
3-4 years ago. Maybe it was 5.
Where was he?
In the county hospital.
What was he doing there?
I didn't talk to him. It was some nurse. Don't look at me like that. Trevor was a pain, a real pain.
What did the nurse say?
Trevor wanted to see me.
You didn't go down there?
Of course not. I told you he was a pain. What could I do with a hopeless wino?
What can you do now?
All of a sudden, he's a commodity. He's hot merchandise. He can be cashed in.
Should we start with the obituary files?
Oh, don't talk that way.
The Bureau of Missing Persons.
We gotta be as cagey as Mark Holmby and that dope above him, Lyman Sachs. Even if we found Trevor, I don't have any contract on him. I threw him out of my office. He kept calling me a hawk.
A hawk?
Like I would eat living things. Yesterday's news. What is important, Trevor won't only bring a price, he can be used as a wedge.
I'm listening.
They can have Trevor for a price, but we also want monies for Trevor's company to develop new series which Trevor doesn't even have to participate in as an actor. This opens the door for my other clients, Leland, a few others. We use Trevor as bait. Then we give him back to the dump truck, and I will personally put the lid on.
It's like that, is it?
I want to use him in the worst way. I hate his guts.
Why?
He didn't know his left foot from his right. Well, I did for him, and he said I ate living things.
Any friends or relatives we can contact?
He didn't have any friends, and his wife would kill him on sight.
Well, we have to start someplace.
Well, there should be some kind of record down at the county hospital. Jan, I don't want anyone else to know about it, not even in our office.
And if you do find him?
I cash him in.
The last time he was admitted here at County Hospital was December the 10th. He was released January the 5th. That'd be the most current. I could check back through the computer.
Oh, that wouldn't do me any good. Was there any kind of address?
Yeah, according to the report, he was picked up on Spring Street. The usual, DTs and all. My advice to you would be try all the flop houses.
I will, and thank you.
What's the word, Jan?
Not much. I've been through 7 flop houses, Bert. The police station.
Now that was a mistake. Were there any reporters around?
No. What do you take me for? I told him I was his cousin, that I just came in from Tucson.
Well, where do we stand?
The last time he was busted was 5 months ago. He was a regular, so that's a long time. Same routine at the blood bank. They know him, but they haven't seen him for months either.
I got something for you, and it dovetails. I took a shot at Lee Carver. I set him up as Trevor's business manager. Well, he got a call late last year. It was from a sanitarium in San Pedro. It was from a nun on the telephone. She said Trevor wanted to see him. Well, he turned her down. That's all he remembers. But how many Catholic sanitariums can there be in San Pedro?
I think you should bring in a private detective.
Not yet. Only as a last resort. Hang on. Who is it? All right. Jan, it's Mark Holmby. I better take the call. I'll stay in the office. You call me from San Pedro. I'm here, Mark.
When are you going to San Francisco?
Oh, probably Friday.
It looks like I'm going to have to be up there, too. I could meet Trevor then. Save a lot of time and travel.
Good idea. I sent him a mailgram this morning. I want to make sure he's not on a field trip. You know, sometimes he takes those kids up in the mountains. As soon as it's confirmed, I'll call you back.
How can I help you? My name is Jan North. I was told, Sister Teresa, that William Trevor was a patient here. That is true. Unfortunately, he left one night, and I haven't seen him since. Would you tell me about him? He was quite ill. The alcohol had taken its toll, but he responded to treatment miraculously. He was doing fine until we got into the rehabilitation program. That's when we lost him. But I think I know where you might find him. Do you have a pen? Yes. 16B Street. You'll find an old hotel. It's called the Dixie. There's a wonderful man who runs it. His name is Corey Smith. He always has bed and food, never turns anyone out. It's really the last stop for the losers.
Stop that now. Stop it. Stop it right now.
Fella.
Excuse me, miss. He's not used to seeing a woman in the lobby. We just have men here.
Are you Corey Smith?
Yes. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm looking for a William Trevor.
Oh? He's not in trouble.
Oh, then you know him?
Well, I might.
Well, I come here as a friend.
Well, no, I don't invade their privacy.
Oh, if I could just talk to him.
Well, you could leave your name and a phone number. If I see him, I could give him the message.
Do you know Sister Teresa at the Sisters of Hope Sanitarium?
Oh, very well.
Well, my name is Jan North. Call her. She sent me here.
Oh, that's good enough for me.
Is he here?
Well, he likes to be on the roof. I let him take his blankets. The elevator isn't working. We'll have to walk up.
Oh, that's all right.
How long has it been since you've seen him?
Oh, I've only seen him in films. I think I have good news for him. I hope so.
Now, don't take just what you see.
Yes, I understand.
I hope you do. He's been beaten enough.
Sears Radio Theater will continue after this message from your local station.
New York, Chicago, St. Louis, Miami, Seattle. Our biggest cities are sending out cries for more VISTA volunteers. VISTA means Volunteers in Service to America. VISTA volunteers work with groups of inner-city residents to tackle the many urban problems that can't be solved alone. By working together with local leaders, entire neighborhoods can be restored. Job training centers can be created. Educational programs, health, and legal services can be expanded to reach all who need them. VISTA means working through the democratic process to better our cities. Community people are learning that they can have a voice in making the decisions that affect their lives. VISTA volunteers come from all backgrounds. Many come from the neighborhoods they work in. They all share one conviction, that self-reliant, self-confident, caring individuals can make a difference in a community. America needs more VISTA volunteers. Put yourself where you're needed. Call 800-424-8580 or write VISTA, Washington, D.C. 20525. A public service of this station and action.
8 ball in the side pocket. He'll never make that shot. Hey, that's a beauty. Yeah, he cut it to the inside. Say, where's Kessler tonight? He's out walking with his dog. Sure does like that dog, doesn't he? Well, you know, he had a heart attack last Christmas, and he's got exercise to build up his heart. Walking is exercise? It's a lot better exercise than pushing that pool cue, Bingo. It helps your circulation, and that's what Kessler needs. We could all use some exercise. Look at that gut.
I don't know. Shooting pool with this bunch sure takes it out of me.
Are we moving too fast for you, Bingo? Is the strain too extreme?
The strain of exercise may be too extreme if it's been a while. See your doctor first. With an examination, he can determine what kind of exercise program is right for you. Contact your American Heart Association for more information. We're fighting for your life.
In his last picture, released in 1963, he was tall, virile, had sensitive eyes, a tremendous presence. He possessed an undercurrent of humor that was completely appealing. But that was over 15 years ago. Now the same man is asleep on the roof of a flophouse. Could it be the same man?
Oh, watch your step now. Stay only on the boards, if you would.
Yes, I will. Thank you. I don't see him.
He's cuddled up next to the vent. Over there.
Oh, yes. Oh, I see him now.
Yes, he had quite a load when he came in, but he should have slept most of it off. Do you want me to wait?
No, I'll be all right.
Well, I'll be down in the kitchen if you want me.
Thank you. Bill? Bill?
Maybe you're at the wrong bed. I'm getting out in the morning.
We're on the roof, Bill. Corey's roof.
You got a cigarette?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll light it. Just leave the pack out.
Why not?
Oh. You're one of those.
What does that mean?
Go away. Wait a minute.
I'm not leaving.
I need $2 so I can stay here tonight.
I'll give it to Corey.
No. I'll do it.
Where can you buy a bottle of wine for $2?
Oh, around the corner.
Are you in pain?
Wounded in the war. A drink could help.
Bill, I'll buy you a drink. But spare me those trite lines.
Oh, you don't sound like a social worker.
No, I'm a hard-nosed businesswoman.
I can't see you very well.
Your eyes are swollen.
Business? Here? I wish I could laugh.
I wish I could, too. The odds of putting you back together are grim.
Why bother?
Bill, you could be sold for 6 figures. Maybe more.
Hello.
Bert, are you alone?
Yeah, and give me some good news. I've had a rough day.
I don't know whether it's good or not. I found him.
Beautiful. We're home.
He's a mess, a cadaver.
We'll pump him up.
Oh, with formaldehyde?
Okay. I've been fencing with jerks all day. Where is he? And give it to me straight.
Okay, but I'm not happy with any of this. He's in the back seat of my car. We're in San Pedro, and he's in the back seat because that's where I gave him the wine. He got sicker, and then he passed out. I'm going to take him to an emergency.
No, now, you listen to me. You know, I always think ahead. Drive up to Doctor's Ranch in Newhall. By the time you get there, I'll have made arrangements for whatever we need. And I'll be there waiting for you. Jan, are you there?
Yes.
I mean, are you with me?
So far. I'll bring him to Doctor's Ranch.
Last call for drinks. It's 10 till 2. Keep the bar open. I've taken over the place. Well, let's put it this way, Mr. Salton. There will be bottles in your rooms.
Oh, please, Bert, give me a scotch. Make it a double.
I'll fix it. I don't know why you're so down.
Oh, you saw him. You helped me get him into his room.
Wasn't the doctor and a nurse here? Do you know what I had to promise that Beverly Hills quack? A piece of the action.
He's death-warmed over. He should be in an intensive care ward.
If that's what the doctor orders, but we can do it here. Nobody comes up to this damn dude ranch anymore. Besides, I've tied it up for 2 weeks. We got it all to ourselves.
What's going to happen when he comes to and sees you?
I'll flash him dollar signs.
Speaking of the almighty dollar, Dr. Torn is descending on us.
Be nice. How we doing, Doctor? Can I get you a drink?
Thank you. Gin with a splash of tonic. I'll leave it on the bar. You can mix it. Good night.
Yeah, I'll handle it. Well, tell me, Doctor, what do you think?
Physically,
Like I told you, that's all I'm interested in.
2 weeks.
No more.
2 months would be better.
I only have 2 weeks. What can you do?
Physically?
You heard me.
Well, I can treat him, but we have to consider his attitude.
Whatever you have to do. Just remember, 2 weeks from today, I'm going to expose him to Mark Holmby and Lyman Sachs.
You're asking for a miracle.
Late afternoon in the paternal room in candlelight. I'll bring him in and get him settled before jerks 1 and 2 arrive. I got to call into my dentist, and I've already talked to Jay Lauren, the makeup man. He's a genius.
Well, he'll walk and talk, but I can assure you that his hands are going to be shaking fiercely.
Can't you give him a shot of something just before the meeting? Hey, Jan, where you going?
To get some air.
If he cooperates, you might get away with it, but he won't be in any condition to work for at least 6-8 weeks.
No problem.
Mrs. Parker isn't going to be much help if he insists on a drink.
Mrs. Parker?
Yeah, the nurse.
Well, I'm taking care of that, too. Eddie Baker was his gopher. He got him through the last 2 pictures. He'll be here late tonight.
Well, he should sleep through the night. Yeah, I'll be back in the morning.
Come in. How is he, Mrs. Parker? He woke up early this morning, then he went back to sleep.
I'm awake.
Excuse me, I'm going to get some coffee.
How did I get here?
I brought you.
I don't remember. Did you tell me? Never mind. I know this place. Where am I?
Doctor's Ranch in Newhall.
I don't believe it. Why?
Because of me, Bill. That's why you are here.
Predator. Raptor. Hawk.
I can help you.
I just can't believe there's something left that you want from me. Are you with him, Streetcar?
Streetcar?
He has to have a name for everyone. Bill, I want you to listen to me.
He's gone back to sleep.
Bill.
He needs the sleep.
Where's the nurse?
Went to get some coffee.
And Eddie?
Having breakfast.
I don't want him left alone 1 minute.
Why don't you chain him to the bed?
If I have to. What is it, Jan?
It's Mark on the phone.
I'll take it. And you come in here. Hello, Mark.
Is there any truth to this story about Paramount and Trevor? I want you to level with me, Bert.
Howard called me. I got to tell you, Mark, and you know I'm on your side, but that fan mail Trevor's getting is no longer top secret. I've had 3 more calls today, including your good friend on the other network.
I thought we were going to work together.
I got a nosy client. I don't want to lose him. I got to talk to these people. Mark, it's not you. I'd give you an exclusive first crack if it was just you, but I don't trust Lyman. I thought I had a deal for Leland. I still haven't got a signed contract.
You'll have it today. That's my word.
Well,
Bert, why don't we have dinner tonight? Talk a deal. Make sure we're in the same ballpark. Contingent, of course, on a meeting with Trevor.
I want Lyman to be there.
He'll be there.
Well, let me see if I can change a few things. I'll get back to you. Trevor is bringing in bread already.
You mean Leland?
We'll have the contract before the day is out. What time is it?
11:10.
You better get out to the ranch. Listen, I've plugged up all the holes but one.
You don't have Trevor's signature on a client contract.
Right. It's in my briefcase. You won't have any problem getting him to sign it.
What makes you think so?
I'm the Hawk. You're a streetcar, whatever that means. Let's put it this way, Jan. I like the way he looks at you.
Where's Bert?
In the bar. What's bugging you?
What's not like before, you know, drying him out. I think he should be in a hospital. If something happens, we could be nailed as conspirators. That goes for you too, Jan.
Do me a favor, Eddie. Keep Bert in the bar.
You got it.
Bill? Bill, it's Jan.
I hear your wheels, streetcar.
How are you doing?
come back later.
Stay. I want to talk. Tell me. I know the Hawk. He wouldn't be doing this unless it was real. How real is it?
Very real.
Hard to believe.
I know. Do you want it?
I always have.
Yes, but do you want it now?
Why wouldn't I?
Have you thought about it?
Not for a long time. There was no reason.
And think back. Maybe you didn't want it. You're the one who made it impossible.
I just couldn't live with them.
Who's them?
Bert, all of them. Vultures. Kill you. Eat you alive.
And what were you?
Oh, I know. I guess that was my way of fighting them. I wasn't very bright.
You weren't.
The system. The way it worked, they treated me when I wasn't looking like I was corned beef on a rack.
They haven't changed.
I'm not as sensitive. Not anymore.
I am.
You're here.
Next week I'm giving Bert notice. Now that's just between you and me. I'm going to Seattle.
Seattle? What's better up there?
I'm going to build a boat from scratch.
What's in it for you?
I'll find out.
I don't get it.
I'm going to build a boat because I've never done it before.
Well, you're looking better, Bill. The nurse tells me your temperature is down. I'm pleased.
I think I'm going to need another pill.
Well, I want to take your blood pressure.
May I see you in the hall, Doctor?
Yes, I'll be right back, Bill. What is it, Jan?
Don't you think he should be in a hospital?
Well, now, look, I'm not going to stick my neck out that far. If I thought he should be in a hospital, he'd be there.
Well, I asked.
The next few days are going to be rough. He's strong enough now that I can take him off the medication, and his nerves are going to be raw and screaming for help. And we'll get him through it. The real problem is after. He'll be sober, but if he can't cope, well, he'll go right back to the bottle.
I did my best, Jan.
Oh, Eddie.
Bert wants to see you in the bar.
All right. Thank you, Doctor.
Want a drink?
No.
Did he sign?
I didn't get to discuss the contract.
Well, I've got to have it. How can I make that meeting tonight?
Dr. Torn came in before I had a chance.
It's got to be today. I don't want to be in a position of selling something I'm not sure I own.
I hear you.
I'm getting bad vibrations from you. Something is coming down. What is it?
Well, to quote you, Bert, everything is timing. When it's time, you'll be the first to know.
That really makes me trust you.
You don't trust me anyway.
Who cares?
I do.
Well, let's not get personal. I don't talk about my mother, and I don't want to hear about your mother.
Then don't question how I say hello to you.
What about the contract?
As soon as the doctor leaves.
The contract came in for Leland.
So we're swinging, huh?
Don't forget it.
He'll sign. But don't you forget. It will just be a piece of paper.
Sears National Automotive Sale. Dirt inside your shock absorbers can cause them to fail. Get Sears Heavy Duty Plus shocks with a self-cleaning wiper ring. On sale now, only $7.99 each. You save 20%. Installation available. And save now on Sears SuperGuard steel-belted radial tires. Steel-belted strength, smooth ride, radial performance. Super values, too. Save $40 to $76 on a set of 4. Sale ends June 30th at most Sears Tire and Auto Centers. Prices and dates may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
At Sears. When my brother was my age, being in style meant wearing old jeans and about a pound of dirt. But today, Us guys are more sophisticated in our style. And that's why Sears has Style Works. A guy can pick up on the latest styles in jeans, tops, sweaters, and dressier clothes like vested suits. I can depend on the Style Works shop at Sears for just about everything to keep me looking great. And the prices? Pretty reasonable. My folks like that. Style Works. Today's styles all in one place. At most larger Sears retail stores.
Whisper Glide. Sears' best Whisper Glide Travis rods offer you more features than any other line of Travis rods anywhere. Whisper Glide. So if you're decorating or redecorating, choose these. Whisper Glide. Their design features remarkably smooth drawing, and Sears' own non-tilt carriers help keep your drapery straight. Best yet, there's a size and a style of Whisper Glide Travis rods to fit just about every decorating idea. Whisper Glide. Our best. At most larger Sears retail stores.
Cicely Tyson again. And here's the concluding act of A Piece of Flesh.
Sit down, Jan. I'm calling the ranch. I want a progress report from Eddie. Hello, it's Bert Salkin. Put Eddie on the phone. Do you realize, Jan, we've only got tomorrow left? The day after we cut him loose. I told Mark I was picking Trevor up at the airport, and I take him right to the Paterno room. Eddie, how's he doing?
Oh, he was up most of the night pacing, but that's par for the course.
Yeah.
He finally falls asleep about 5 in the morning, but he's up at 8.
How's his hands?
Not good.
He's got to go back to the dentist at 3.
I tell you, that trip to the dentist yesterday made him very tight.
Ah, you can handle it. Has he asked for a drink?
Not really.
What does that mean?
We jokes about it.
Keep me posted. Jan, the less now he sees of me, the better. I want you to go out and stay at the ranch until I'm ready to pick him up.
All right.
The makeup man will be there at 7. Doc Torn will come in at 11 to give him a shot, just to quiet his hands and relax him. I'll be there at 11:30. We'll talk periodically on the phone.
You want me to go now?
Eddie's not too bright. I'd feel better if you're there.
Okay, I'm on my way. Mind if I join you?
I saw you come in with an overnight bag. You gonna help Eddie babysit?
Oh, you could call it that.
Have you given Bert notice?
Day after the meeting. That's my commitment.
What happens after you build the boat?
I'll sail someplace.
Where?
Oh, I don't know. My main interest is to set my compass. But that's where I'm different from you. I'm going to set my compass and be ready for change. You're stuck with permanency.
That's news to me.
You have this self-image you've got to project and maintain, even if it's going to make you miserable. It's the way you think you see yourself. You got that image when you were very young. You wanted to be a star, show everybody you were a somebody. Be honest now. Isn't that true?
It's true.
You grow and you change, but you hang on to that old image because you're really afraid to change. So you can never see yourself in the present.
Can you?
Well, that's where I'm heading. I've made the first step. I no longer identify with the person I thought I was. And now in my time and place in life, I'm going to find out what I need. Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
I've got to make it here.
Well, you could make it somewhere else. Why does it have to be here?
It's what I want.
Are you sure?
I'd be running away again.
From what? Tell me.
Well, what I started.
It starts with yourself.
Well, that's enough.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look, you asked me about my boat, and I just got carried away.
You're sorry because you don't want to make any waves. Your job is to keep me tranquilized so I can make that meeting tomorrow.
Oh, you'll make that meeting whether I'm here or not.
What makes you so sure?
Because it's the way you see yourself.
Well, how do you see me?
Trapped.
In what way?
You think there's only one way to make it. And if you can't, you'll drown yourself.
I am an actor. That's my profession. That's all I want to be.
Would you be an actor in a small repertory theater in Colorado Springs? You would not. You want to be loved by the world.
Well, wouldn't you?
No. First, I want to love myself. Then I want to be able to love somebody else. And who knows? From there, I might be able to go out and love the world.
And they'll love you back.
When there's enough of us, we'll all be loving each other.
You believe that?
It's better than what I've got. One thing I do know. I'll find out. And if it doesn't work, I'm not going to deceive myself. I'll try to match something else to fit with who I am. Oh, there are a lot of options, Bill. And I'll find one that'll make me happy.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you.
Only, you don't match up with the way you talk.
In what way?
You talk about your commitment to Bert. And you come on with me like Bert doesn't exist.
Oh, you don't understand. The commitment is to myself. I work on a percentage. That's how Bert operates. He believes if you're not on a fixed salary, your insecurity ensures him of his being the wagon master. He just has to barely tug on the reins, and that's the way you move.
You got your cut if you hang in until after the meeting.
No, I'll lose it.
Well, then what are you waiting for?
To see what you're going to do.
Why?
We learn from each other. It was important to me to tell you how I feel. Now I want to see how you'll react.
I don't know about you, streetcar.
I think you're afraid of me.
Why this kind of interest in me?
Because you're somebody.
I want 555-2055. Mr. Trevor, call and collect.
Bill, what are you doing?
I'm calling Bert.
You know what time it is. It's 3:30 in the a.m.
I know.
I have your party. Go ahead.
Bert?
What's wrong?
What time is it now?
4:45.
He should be here any minute.
I can hear him coming down the hall.
Like I told you, he didn't take time to change his socks.
What's going on, Eddie?
Oh, you here too, streetcar?
Eddie, I want you to tell me just
You can
what...
talk to me directly, Bert.
What am I paying you for, Eddie?
What has Eddie got to do with it?
Now, Bill, you let me handle this, huh?
Bill, listen, Bert just hauled me in.
It's not Eddie that's on the block. It's me. You treat me like I'm some kind of prop. Don't you think I breathe? I feel?
Bill, this is a big day for me. I put a lot into it. The makeup man is going to be here in an hour. I got Doc Torn on his way. Everything has to go off like I planned it.
Don't you want to know why I called you?
Talk to me after the meeting.
No. You're going to listen to me.
Stan, I don't like this.
I think you better listen to him, Bert.
Bert, I called because I wanted to see you. I was going to ask you to postpone the meeting a few days. I wanted time to think. But you just solved that problem for me in less than 20 seconds. I don't need time to think. There isn't going to be any meeting. You can cancel it.
You can't stop being a louse.
That's how you see it.
Louse! Eddie, go home. Come on, Jan, let's get out of here. He makes me sick.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Now you don't have to wait until after the meeting.
What about you?
I gotta be honest. I don't know much about boats.
Try it. It may still turn out you really want to win an Oscar.
My dad's power hungry because he's anxious to tackle new projects with power tools for Father's Day. At Sears, find super values in a Craftsman reversible drill, saber saw with manual scroller, and dual action pad sander, each at $20 savings, now just $29.99. And check Sears heavy duty router with case at $43 savings, based on regular separate prices in Sears current power hand tool catalog. So this Father's Day, let Craftsman satisfy your power hungry dad while you save money at Sears. Prices may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
This Father's Day, the sweet smell of success isn't sweet at all. For when you give that exceptional man in your life a gift of English leather or British sterling fragrances from Sears, he'll smell of success, simply and wonderfully. Their manly scents, musky, spicy, mellow, distinctive. English leather, British sterling. Choose these or many other popular men's fragrances at Sears.
Dad's always been willing to give you the shirt off his back. So this Father's Day, show Dad how much you appreciate him with a luxurious-looking dress shirt from Sears. Ultressa dress shirts, now 25% off. They're handsome, short-sleeve perma-press shirts of easy care Dacron polyester. Yet Ultressa dress shirts have the look and feel of silk. Choose from solids, patterns, and textured solids, all at 25% off. Now $7.49 to $10.50. Sale ends June 16th. Prices and dates may vary in Alaska and Hawaii.
All items available at most larger Sears retail stores.
The Sears Radio Theater has been brought to you by Sears Roebuck and Company, where our policy is satisfaction guaranteed or your money back. Sears, where America shops for value. A Piece of Flesh was written by Barney Gerard, produced and directed by Fletcher Markle. Your hostess was Cicely Tyson. Our stars were June Lockhart, Vic Perrin, and Marvin Miller. Featured in the cast were Len Berman, Jack Carroll, Gene Howell, Howard Culver, Ben Wright, and Barney Phillips. The music for Sears Radio Theater was composed and conducted by Nelson Riddle.
That's it for this week. We'll be back next week with more old-time radio. I hope you can join us then. Till then, this is Jim Dolan thanking you for listening.
The RTC Weekly Download is produced by Chris Stone and Jim Dolan.